Hello and welcome to LA Graphics. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the full introduction to Pixelab. Pixelab, this app is like this. So download it. If you don't have it, go to Play Store. Pixelab. But if you are using iPhone, I will advise you download Canva. So you cannot be able to use Pixelab on iPhone. So make sure you download Canva or you get Poster My Wall. Alright, so Pixelab. So when you log into Pixelab or when you launch it, you see something like this. Let me just delete this. We have a lot of tools on this Pixelab. So let's start from the top. So starting from the top, we have two layers of icons here. So just be watching my pointer. You will see small circle on the screen. So that's the pointer for you to know which one I'm touching. All right. So the first icon, I want to start from the top. You can see plus icon here. And under this plus icon, we have so many things. We have text. That means if I want to write something, so I will click on text, which I can later edit it. So if I want to edit this text, you come to the downward part of your screen. You will see something like A, capital letter A, this icon A. So you have to click on that E for any text you want to edit. Then you see edit, click on it. Then you can clean what is there. You can write something like LA graphics concepts. So that is about text. Then we have other things. We have current dates. So you can to give you the current dates, today's date. So that's another quick method to get dates. Then we have stickers. So we have stickers here. All right, so just scroll down. Let me see if you want to change all these stickers. We have emojis. Let me see stickers here. You can use this. You can use this. You can use this. Maybe for birthday surprises. We have a lot of them. Then this one, stickers that has crown. That one is for Pro. So you have to get the Pro version of this Pixelab if you want to use that one. So I will not be able to use it here. All right. So after that, we have shapes. So this is here. And if I want to perform different options, I can perform different options on all these shapes. You can see radius. What is the radius? That is the edges of this shape. If I increase it, you see that the edges of this shape, we have a curved surface. So I can reduce the opacity. What is opacity? That is the visibility of any object that you see now. As I'm reducing it, the object will not be visible. So if we increase it, it will be visible. Then the fill color, I can change the color if I like to any color of my choice. Then the stroke, that is the edges. If you look at the edges of this shape, if I want the edges of this shape to be more thicker, then I have to increase the stroke width. So I will increase it. So if I increase the width of the stroke to be more thicker, all right, then the opacity. Then what other things? Then the stroke color, I can change the stroke color. I can change it to green, to black, or any color I like. All right, then the blur radius. So if I want the stroke to be blurry, you can see now that is to look like a fog shape. Like it will not be more visible like that. It will not be more clearer. So when you increase the blur, it will look more or less like a shadow. So that's what that blurring aspect of it. So that's that. So if I want to change this shape from no, initially we were using square. So there's an icon here, this small arrow pointing downward here, this one. When you click on it, let me do that again so that we can get what I click, this one. So it's just like a drop down icon. So it makes you to select more other shapes here, like circle, semicircle, and many other shapes. Yeah, so those are the shapes. So if you want more other shapes, then you go to your Pinterest and download it. So that's that. All right, let's go back. So we are still on the plus. Then from gallery, that is if you want to pick something on your phone gallery, just select from gallery, then you select that thing. For example, I want to select this. It will ask you to select, to crop. You can crop it, the area that you want to select. If I don't want to show this part, you can just select some certain parts. So that's that. All right, so let me delete this first. I don't need it. Then what other things we have here? We have draw. So draw, I can do some drawing here. All right, like a freehand sketching, just like we have on Canva. So I can change the color of my drawing to green. See now that it's showing green. Okay, then the pen size, the smoothness. Okay, I can fill inside dashed line. Okay, neon effects, just explore them, you will get all these things. So if you want to clear everything that I've drawn, you press this icon. This one is just like redo. You have something like, just like you want to replay what you have just done. Okay, so that's that. We have draw, so we are done with that plus. Then this second icon here is for saving your file or is saving your work. Once you are done, you want to save it, you use that second icon here. So you can save as projects. If you are saving as projects, let me tell you the difference between the two. Save as project, save as image. If you are saving as project, that means you will be able to access your design on this Pixelab. Anytime you come back to it, you'll be able to access it. Okay, get that. So but if you save as image, you will not be able to access it again. So you will not be able to access it maybe for a longer period of time. So you will not be able to access it to just save on your phone. That's save as image. So but if you are working on so many designs, so you can just save as project so that you can edit those design some other time. Then this one is just for you to, okay, it's also working for save, quick share. It's also working for saving your file. Then you can select JPEG, PNG, or the quality. Make sure you use Ultra so that it will be very clear. Then you can save your file. Then what's this for? Let's see. This one is just like quick quotation that you can use. Instead of you looking for quotation, we have some of the quotation here that you can just put in and you edit. So that's that. Let me delete. Then the next one here, use image from gallery. It's still the same thing. Full screen, image from camera. If you want to do full screen, you can do that. Use image from camera, you can also do that. So it will take you to your camera. Export image, still the same thing as saving your file. Contact us, tutorials, remove ad, recover, autosave. Recover, autosave. So these are autosaves. You can just recover your lost files. Yeah, if I press OK, it will recover what I've done before. So that's that. So we are done with the upper part, so let's come to the downward part here. We have this icon, this arrow that is bending towards your left side, this one. So what is this for? It's just like redo something. For example, if I delete this one now, I mistakenly delete this file and I want to bring it back, I will press this arrow. So just like it will replay the current operation that you have just performed. Then what's this one for? You can use it to you can use it to zoom. All right, you can use it to zoom your screen. I don't know why it's not clicking here, but that's the uses. Then we have another one here, this one that looks like scale, and we have this scale is divided into 9 equal parts. This one is for measuring. Maybe you have done something and you want to measure it. If it's on the line, if it's on the straight line, for example, look at this date. You see that it's outside the line, so I can try to move it. So that, how do you move? Click on position so that you can move it, so that it will be aligned and it will be more straight. Okay, so that's the uses of that. Then after this, we have another one here. Now this icon is what we call layer. It showcases all the current activities going on your design. You can see the first one is this one. You can see it. I can move it. That's your background. Why this is the date? You can see the date. We have the date here. This is the date. This date is showing here. I can perform some current operation. I can delete it. I can lock it. If you lock it, that means it will not be able to move. So let me lock the date. See now, I will not be able to select it again. It will not be moving when you lock something. So that locking aspect of a design is also good for you to prevent moving of your design anyhow. So we have the LA graphic, the text. You can lock it also. So I can also perform another thing. The date and the text, I can merge it together. There's another operation called merge. How do I do that? So just look downward here. This icon, click on it, and the first icon is delete. Second icon here, click on the third one. This third one is for match. Okay, to ask you to select first. Let me select it. I want to select this, then merge it. Are you sure you want to merge? Then you merge it. Press OK. So everything will be together. You can see now it's now together. The date and the LA graphics, they are together. So that's that. And once you merge it, I don't think you can be able to merge it. Alright, so okay, I've matched this sticker also. We have 3 things together. So that's that at the upper part of this design. So let's look at the downward part. For example, let me put one text here. Edit. LA graphics concept. You can write anything there. Okay, I told you whenever you are dealing with text, look at the downward part of your screen, you press on this capital letter A icon. So it will now show you different activities that you can perform on this text. Starting from styles, I can change the styles. I can browse. We have styles here, my styles. Okay, I don't have any saved styles here. Okay, cancel. I can browse. Let me see. I can use this style. I believe you can see this. Okay, browse. You can try to use another one. So these are already made design. So you can use this style. Then you can copy it to front and to back. What is the usefulness of this to front and to back? Let me perform an operation that will explain that. Now, for example, I want to put a shape here. Let me go to shape, normal shapes. Look at this shape now. Now you can see that the shape is on top of this text. That is, it is overlapping this text. Hope you are getting what I'm doing now. It's on top of this text, but I want this text to be showing on top of my shape. So if I want to do that, what I have to do is you have to select this text, the particular text, and you will click to front here. So when you click to front, that means it will come on top of the text, of the shape. Sorry. So you can see now that it has come. So if I want it to be showing at the back of the text, at the back of the shape, sorry, then you select to back. So that one has been done. So we have position. What is position for? It is used to move your text, anything. You can use it to move anything. Your object, you can move it to either top, down, left or right. Then the speed of moving, if you increase it, it will move very fast. If you decrease it, it will move slowly. So just select anything and use it to move anything like that. So still on text, we have relative position. This one is also for moving. If you select this one, it will move it at the center. Select this one at the right, left, top, in between, and down. So that's the work of relative position. Then the size, you can increase or reduce the size. So padding is just like a space. Left padding, I want to give my text a space from the left. Then right padding, I want to give it also another space from the right. So that's the work of padding. Okay, then color, I can change the color if I like. I can change the color to green, any color of my choice. You can see that. Okay, good. Then after that, let me see if I can apply styles to an object. Okay, I can't do that. It's only text. So where are we? We are then texture. This texture, if I don't want to use, if you want to use texture, that means you have to off the color. Just note that you go and off the color. So I don't have any color now. So you go to texture, you select an image. Texture is just like you select the particular area of an object, and you want the area of such an object to be on your text or on your design. So I only want this part of this of this book that I just selected now, I want it to be on my text. So I've just select that part. You see now that the part is already on my text. That is work of texture. Then the opacity, showing the visibility of your design. If I don't want it to be more visible, so that's what I will do. I will reduce it or increase it. So that's that. Then rotate. I can rotate it. That's the work of rotation. Then mask. I told you the work of mask. Mask is very, very powerful. So you can use it to to make a sketch on your design. So look at it now. You can use it to make a sketch on this design, like something like this. All right, I can use it to divide this text into two. So there will be another video on mask itself. Mask itself is another it's another complex thing. So I will do another video on mask. So let's go back. Though you can change the font here. You can see different fonts here. You can change the fonts. So, but all these fonts, they are not enough, for a professional graphic designer. This font is too small. They are not that enough. So there's a way you can add external fonts to this Pixelab. I'll be showing you that on my advanced class. That's for those people that join the advanced class. They will get to know how to add external font to their Pixelab. They have some professional fonts that they are premium fonts that you can use for design. I will show you guys. Then bold, you can bold it, you can make it in italics, you can underline it. So that's that. We have a lot of things. Curve, you can make it curve. I believe you can see that. The background, you can give it a background color. All right, you can align it middle, right, left. That's the justification part of it. Spacing, line spacing, just explore them. The stroke, I've explained the stroke. That is the edges of your text. So I can just give it a color. That means the edges of my text will be black. So, and you can increase the width. Then shadow, you can make your text to have a shadow. I want shadow of black will not be showing. I want green shadow. You can see now there is a reflection of shadow on my text. We have a lot of things. Inner shadow, still the same thing like normal shadow, but this inner shadow will be on the on the face of your design, so I don't want it killing the design. Then this emboss is very, very important, especially when you are doing 3D logo. So the is just about you are creating a room for the particular part in which the ambient light will shine on your design. So let me set it at maybe 34 degree. You understand this better when we start doing 3D logo. Then intensify it. I can change the ambient light. I can reduce. Then the spectacular hardness, very, very important. So it makes your design to be more thicker, and not only that, to be more visible, and it's smooth. It makes your design more smooth. Then the bevel level, you increase it or decrease. You can even add a stroke to it. Then the perspective, this one is not that important, but it has its own usefulness also. Then the 3D rotate, this is especially for 3D. I can rotate at X or Y axis. See now, if I rotate it on Y axis, it will it will be in form of a 3D angle. You can see now it's rotating, it's moving. It has become normal 3D rotation. So I can on X axis it will increase from the top. All right, so 3D rotation, that's for 3D. Then 3D text, that is when you want to create a 3D text. Then 3D shadow and reflection. So we are done with text. So that's that on text. What of on objects? What operation can we perform on an object? This is an object. Any shapes, we call it an object. Your shapes, call it an object. So when you are selecting an object, don't click on this A. You see that when you click on A, nothing will show. So that means you have to click on the next icon. This next icon that looks like a polygon, like this. I normally call it pentagon. This icon that I'm clicking, just watch my pointer. Okay, so that's the icon you will select for an object. So you see the first part is edit. It will change you, or it will bring you to where you can also change the object if you like. You can delete it, you can crop it if you like. You can just say, okay, I want to be seeing some part of it. You see that? Okay, then you can copy it, that's to duplicate. Then to front and to back is still the same thing as like I have explained in that of text. The same options, the same procedure. Position to move it, still the same thing. Relative position to move it. Relative size, that's just like the size of this thing. Can increase the width and the height. Okay, then the color also can change the color of this. All right, then the texture, the same procedure. The opacity, the color filter is for you to edit it, so you can change the hue. The saturation will make your color to be more colorful, or your design to be more colorful. That's what the saturation is all about. It will increase the feeling part of it. Then the brightness, you can increase it, the contrast and the likes. Then stroke, I told you, is just like the edges of your design. You can make it black, you can make it anything. So eraser, mask. So eraser, if I want to edit some certain part of this design, then what I will have to do is to edit it manually here. So that means I've cleaned some parts in this design. Then I press OK. See now, you can use it to make a design like this. So mask is also there. Let me do something using this mask. For example, let me change this to a square. So from this square I want to make a love symbol using this mask. This mask has a lot of functionality. All right, so when you enable it, you can either the mask mode, you can change it to out, or you change it to in. So I love using out. I want to use out. When you use out, all the color of the object, you see that the colors of this square has already transferred. It has already been transferred to the mask. This is the mask, and on this mask there are points, different points, and each point has two lines of, we have left and the right lines. So that's what you will be using to make your drawing. Okay, bezier mode, if I want to move it, you select the second one to allow you to move it. Okay, then I want to reduce, too big. Make sure that whenever you are working on this mask, whatever you are designing on this mask or whatever you are sketching must not be out of this object, so that you won't have issue. So you go to your action, you reduce the scale so that it will be inside this object. Okay, so let me change it back from when it's on, because I'm still moving it now. The Bezier mode is still on dragging. You cannot be able to edit it. Let me put it back to the editing mode. So what I want to do is I want to make an apple shape. What I will have to do is just to do rotate these two lines that looks like an antenna, so that it will form the required shape that I want. You can see now. And you make sure that your design looks smoother. Let me increase this one a little bit. All right. Okay. So you can see now that I've used this mask to form a love sign here, or love symbol. So once you are done, from square I've converted to, so you can use this mask to do a lot of things. Even you can use it to make logo. If you watch my next video, you will see how I make use of my mask and I use it to design a certain logo. So you press OK. So that's that. So another thing, erase color. I can try to erase the color of this object. That's the work of erase color. Then 3D rotate, the same thing applicable to this object here, and rotate it Y or X axis. So 3D shape, also see now that this one will be more okay. I've converted it to a 3D, so that means I will do a 3D rotate here on it. Look at it now. It has become like a solid, like a real life objects, having all the external parts of it. I believe you can see that now. All right, with the help of 3D shape. Okay, then the depth color, you can change the depth color to any color of my choice. Okay, then we have certain, just try to explore them, then you will see all these things I'm talking about. Then the shadow, the inner shadow, and the emboss. Now let's work on the background. Now you see that we have not selected any background picture. So how do we select a background picture? You click on the background itself, click on the background, then you selected the next icon, this one, this two square that is overlapping here. Okay, then you come to, you can see color. Go to color, gradient. Don't use gradient. What is the usefulness of gradient? The gradient is just a combination of colors in a certain place to combine two colors together. Like look at this one now. Some parts will be no, another color will be like that. So that's gradient, but we are using a perfect color, not gradient. So let's just use this one. Okay, what other things? You can make it transparent if you like. Then image size, you can increase the size of this maybe I want to make it to a square, or I will just increase the width. Maybe the width should be 900 and my height should be 1200 or 300. You see now that there's a change in the size, so you can change the size. Image also, you can put an image as your background. You see that? Okay, you can also select image from your phone to use as a background. So you see that this is what I want to use as my own background. You see that? All right, so you can also select from camera. So that's that about Pixelab. So we have different functions. So and other functions of this Pixelab, you will get to know them as we proceed in this training. So thanks for watching.